Hello, welcome to the International Eranos I Ching Association. He is Manas-Sabbadini,
and she is Cruz Manas-Sabbadini.
And we are here to explore with you how to interrogate to the I Ching Oracle. As synchronicity is very important in the I Ching because it is the principle of the oracular techniques, we are going to explain you how to invoke synchronicity in your day-by-day life.
Yes, you can prepare your question to the I Ching by devoting some attention to synchronicities in your everyday life. We could suggest a little exercise in 3 steps. The first step will be paying attention to coincidences, paying attention to whatever happens that might carry a message for you, that might be meaningful to you. Also paying attention to your dreams.
Yes, that's very important, don't forget that.
Keep a diary and note down whatever strikes you as possibly meaningful. As a second step, you could ask a question which is meaningful in your life at the moment and pay attention to whatever might suggest a message concerning your question.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's not, the sense is not that you are looking for something, but you are waiting, the way rise up to you.
Yes. You can add some little exercise like go for a walk without any specific destination and pay attention to what you encounter on the walk. Or pick a book at random in your bookshelves, open it at a random page and see whether it says something what you encounter. When you feel ready to formulate your question, here are a few little suggestions about how to do it. It's important how the question is phrased. Sometimes small differences in the phrasing of the question are significant for interpreting your answer. The main criteria about interrogating the I Ching is your emotional involvement in your question. Ask questions that are emotionally meaningful to you. That's
Yes.
what energizes. Yes.
Because the answer is in you, not in the book.
Right. So your emotional involvement is what gives energy to the images that the book will reflect back to you. It makes them alive and makes them meaningful to you. A question which is like asked out of mere curiosity has little energy, and the answer probably won't tell you much.
Also the yes-no question, not to do.
Right.
Yeah.
The I Ching speaks in images, and that means that it never tells you yes or no. So it's better if you don't formulate your question as a yes-no question, but in a more imaginal dimension. A formula we often use is give me an image of, give me an image of this decision, or give me an image of this situation.
Mm-hmm. So in the same line, not to make alternative questions.
Right. Also, if you're faced with an alternative, it's better to ask about one side of the alternative rather than about both at once. If you ask about both sides of the alternative, should I do this or that, then it's when you receive your answer, it's difficult to know whether you should relate the images to this or to that. Usually asking about one corner, one side of the alternative throws light also on the other side.
And finally, be as precise as you can.
Yes, yes. Be specific. Don't be afraid that your question is too small or too specific. Interrogating the I Ching is like taking all the complexity of situation and bringing it down, focusing down to a very specific question, very practical question, and the answer will then open up to a larger dimension. So be precise, be specific.
Yeah, and that's all for now. We will see you in the next video, in which we are going to see how to make our consultations to the Oracle of I Ching. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
See you soon.
See you soon.